NBC Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium, fielded just outside the goal line. Pass midfield. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the gut, McCaffrey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you get that kind of yardage against a defense, it's really kind of geared to stop that play. Your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. You want to throw the ball.
Touchdown! George Kittle with a touchdown grab for Trey Lance. And the Niners go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Foles. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's Foles. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Campbell making the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. Foles will look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they can have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up, They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Lance finding Kittle. First down, San Francisco. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Down.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll take this one down to the 36. DeForest Buckner, a Pro Bowler when he played for the 49ers, there on the stop.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 36, Lance. This pass to Jennings, and he makes a catch. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Lance. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jennings. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 28 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
What we got?
Foles. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They had gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. And Foles going to keep it himself. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Foles going to keep it himself. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And Foles going to keep it himself. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd and goal from the 1. And Foles going to keep it himself. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nick Foles in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. A little surprising that we go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come back with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
27 yards there, a first down.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So what a turnaround there. A roughing call on the field goal try leads to 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts are back within a couple of the lead. So the 2nd time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. DeForest Buckner, a Pro Bowler when he played for the 49ers, there on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk finding room at midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Working from the gun. Lance. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner, a Pro Bowler when he played for the 49ers, there on the stop.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here's Lance. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Throwing again on 2nd down. Foles. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll find Pittman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Gone 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He'll drop this down to Taylor, and they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Let's go! One.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run here with Taylor. Stop short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. And Foles going to keep it himself. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So here we go. The Colts will go for 2. They're going to try and run for it. And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try. And they might just get out of here with a win after all. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. What a finish in this one, Charles.